Chapter 4. Lena exits class. Her phone buzzing with a reminder. Pick up Noelle. 2:45 p.m. She sighs. Lena, to herself. From pop quizzes to popsicles with a 5-year-old. What a semester. Despite the joke, she's smiling as she hurries. She arrives at the school. Noelle runs out, spotting Lena. For the first time, he doesn't hesitate. He runs straight to her, arms wide. Noelle, you came back. Lena laughs. I said I would, didn't I? He grabs her hand without a word and hands her a folded paper. It's a drawing of a figure, Lena holding hands with Noelle. Elias is off to the side, looking very tall and grumpy. Lena, artistic genius. But you made your uncle look like a skyscraper. Noelle, because he never smiles. Elias is mid-call when they arrive, speaking in low, urgent tones. Elias, on phone. Yes, I've already sent the funds. No, I don't want her moved unless it's necessary. Lena enters. Noelle walks as he sits on couch with his drawing book. Elias hangs up, rubs his hair while putting on his glasses. Apologies. That was the hospital in Zurich. Lena softens. Your sister. Is she okay? I pause. He doesn't answer right away. She has good days. Today isn't one of them. He doesn't elaborate. Lena doesn't push. Lena, softly. Do you have good days? Elias replied. I'm not sure I remember what that feels like. It's the most human thing he's ever said to her. Later that afternoon, Noelle insists on reading to Lena this time, sounding out the words in a shaky but determined voice. She smiles at him. Lena, you're a genius. Just like your uncle, but way cuter. Noelle giggles. Elias, from across the room. You didn't have to say that. Lena, teasing. You heard that, huh? Elias replied. I hear everything in this office. Lena, you can be really intense, you know. And he replied. And yet you keep coming back. She meets his eyes. Not for you. He doesn't argue, but his jaw tenses slightly. Thunder rumbles. Noelle is asleep on the couch. Lena wraps a blanket around him and looks toward the window. Lena, I should head out before it pours. She grabs her umbrella and turns to leave. But Elias speaks. You're good with him. Lena, surprised. I like kids. They don't pretend as much as adults do. Elias, softly, almost to himself. Maybe that's why he trusts you. Their eyes meet. The moment lingers. Lena, see you tomorrow. Elias, smiling, says, see you tomorrow, Nanny Lena. Lena, unable to tell if he was mocking her. Blush because that was the first time she saw him smile. On her way out, she realized earlier he wasn't wearing his glasses when he was on the phone. She murmured to herself, he looks handsome. Chapter 5. Noelle lies curled on the couch under a thin blanket. His cheeks are flushed, and his usually bright eyes are dull. Elias sits at his desk reading a medical file. His shirt sleeves are rolled up, his tie loosened. A rare sight. Lena enters. What happened? Elias, quietly, woke up with a fever. Said his stomach hurt. I didn't want to leave him alone. Lena kneels beside Noelle, brushing his hair back. Lena, he's burning up. She glances at Elias, shocked to find his expression uncertain. Lena, firm but gentle. When's the last time he ate? Elias, last night. Half a sandwich. Lena, and water. Elias, he wouldn't take any this morning. Lena exhales sharply. Lena, you can't just sit there and hope it goes away. Elias, defensive. I'm not hoping. I'm observing, monitoring. Lena, he's not a research subject, Professor. He's a kid. Your family. A long silence. His mask cracks just slightly. Elias, I don't know what I'm doing, Lena. It's the first time he's ever said her name like that, raw, vulnerable. Lena returns with medicine, juice, and a small stuffed fox. Noelle perks up when he sees her. Noelle, weakly. You came back again. Lena replied, of course I did. Someone has to rescue you from Dr. Grumpy. He lets out a raspy laugh. Elias watches quietly as Lena carefully helps Noelle take medicine, then props him up with pillows. Noelle finally sleeps, peaceful for the first time all day. Lena exhales, sitting beside the couch. Elias brings over a glass of water for her. Elias, thank you for stepping in. Lena, half smiling. Don't get too grateful. I still haven't forgotten the pop quiz you gave after midterms. He smiles. Almost. Elias, this isn't your responsibility. You know that. Lena, yeah, well, I guess I care anyway. Lena, he needs someone who doesn't treat him like a burden. And maybe, so do you. That silences him. After checking on Noelle one last time, Lena gets up to leave. Elias walks her to the door. Something he's never done before. Elias, I can have someone else do this. If it's too much. Lena, I'd tell you if it was. She hesitates, then tells him. Lena, but I should warn you, Professor Crane. He raises a brow. Lena, you keep looking at me like that, and I might start thinking you actually like me. He's shocked, caught off guard. Before he can respond, She walks away. The door shuts behind her. Inside the office, looking at the shut door, he smiles saying, "Guess I was staring too much." Chapter 6. Lena steps into Elias Crane's surprisingly warm townhouse. Toys scattered across the living room. Signs of Noel's growing presence. Noel. Lena. Uncle said you were coming. He runs to her, clutching a toy dinosaur. Elias appears behind him, wearing a black t-shirt and black short pants. Too casual for how Lena's used to seeing him. Elias. There's a conference call in 20 minutes. If he starts demanding chocolate milk, you've been warned. Lena. Teasing. Relax, Professor. I've babies at midterms. I can handle one small human. Noel whispers to her. He sleeps in the office sometimes. I think he's sad. Lena's heart pinches. She watches Elias close the door behind him. Noel drags Lena to give a tour of his room. They spend time together writing and playing. Elias checks up on them, seeing they're having fun. He shut the door. After a while, Noel requested Lena cook for him, saying he's hungry. Lena quickly wrapped up pasta for them and fed him. After eating, they fell asleep on the brown couch. Elias walks in to check up on them. Seeing them sleeping on the couch, he smiles. He quickly used a white blanket to cover them and placed their heads on a white pillow. He observed them for a while, smiles, and leave. Hours later, Lena wakes up seeing the white blanket. She quickly knew Elias was here. Then she places Noel on his bed, and she quietly opens the door to leave, only to find Elias in the living room on his phone looking straight at her. Lena. Why didn't you wake me up, Professor? Elias. Seeing you were sleeping peacefully. I didn't want to disturb you. Lena stares at him without a word. Elias. Thank you for today. Lena replies, you don't have to thank me, that's what I get paid for. He looks at her for a moment, and offer to drop her off since it's late. Lena. Don't worry, Professor, I have to pick up something at my friend's place. He hesitated, then said, I saw the plate of pasta you left for me earlier. It was nice, thank you. She smiles at him and said, Glad you like it, sir, and walks away. Chapter 7. Lena walks out the psychology department, only to be intercepted by Professor Annette Lowell Sharp. Nosy, and always in everyone's business. Professor Lowell, smiling too tightly. I hear you've been spending quite a bit of time with Dr. Crane lately. Lena stiffens. Just helping with his nephew. Professor Lowell, of course. But you know how this place loves its rumors, especially when they involve fraternization. She walks away. Lena bursts into Elias' office, still shaken. Lena, did you tell anyone I was working for you? Elias looks up from his notes. Elias, no. Why? Lena. Lowell called me. She thinks something's going on. He stiffens, jaw tightening. Elias, I'll handle it. Lena. No, you can't just fix everything by being colder than usual. His phone rings. Dean over the phone. Mr. Crane, my office now. Elias replies, Yes, I will be there shortly. Lena, looking worried. Who's that? He replies, knotting his tie. It's the Dean. She wants me in her office now. Go pick up Noel from school and go straight home. I will let you know what she says when I get home. Elias stands across from the Dean of Faculty. Dean. We've received reports suggesting a potential breach of conduct. Late visit at your office. A female senior Miss Hart. Elias, flatly. She's a part-time caregiver. That's all. Dean. And why did you hire your student of all people? He replies, she needed the job. And I need someone to look after my nephew. Dean. Even perception can cost you. Dr. Crane. We suggest you maintain absolute professional distance, especially until Miss Hart graduates. Elias's jaw tightens, but he gives a curt nod. Elias's house that evening. Lena is helping Noel with his homework, but her gaze is on her phone checking the time. Hours later, Elias returns home earlier than usual. Lena rushed to meet him to find out what happened. Elias, looking down at Noel, tells her to go home. He will give her a call later to explain everything. Lena, with a sad expression, replies, okay. Later that evening, Noel opens the door of his uncle's study, something he hasn't done before. Elias, seeing Noel at the door, quickly on the light. Noel, Uncle, is something wrong? Lena was looking at her phone all day and she looked sad when she left. Elias replies, nothing is wrong, it's just school problem. Noel, I don't want Lena to leave, I like her. Elias, as he carries him, reassure Noel, she won't leave them. Lena is in her apartment trying to read but can't focus after what happened today. Few minutes. Elias finally calls. She quickly answered the phone. Elias, you okay? Lena, yes. Then he explained what happened. Lena, oh God. He hesitated for a while to hear her opinions if she wants to leave or stay. Lena, I'm not quitting. Lena, quietly, this isn't about the job anymore. He doesn't answer, but he smiles, knowing she doesn't want to leave. Lena whispers, I still don't want to stop. Elias, neither does he want you to. Elias, after a pause. Then we proceed carefully. She ends the call, her chest tight with things left unsaid.